Not as much.
Okay. It's okay to say no, not at all.
Okay.
Are you interested in fly fishing?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Okay. Now, did you see? Is there anyone else in the here that's interested in fly fishing?
What's fly fishing? Tried it before.
Okay. What's fly fishing?
Then clearly not Brian.
Okay. So let me explain. Anyone? How can you be interested in fly fishing if you know nothing about it? How can you be interested in the stock market if you know nothing about it? Someone who's not interested in fly fishing, if you take him fly fishing, you explain about the fishing rod, how it works, they might become very interested. It's a new hobby. It's something that they'll change to do their life. So the key words here is, if someone says to you, I'm not interested in the stock market, what they're actually telling you is, I don't know anything about it. Because the moment they understand how much money they can make, then they'll be interested. So how you handle the question here is, Jane Ann, when you say to someone, why are you interested in the stock market? And they say no. You change your question in the following way. You say to the person, okay, it's normal for you not to be interested. Let me ask the question differently. What would make you interested in the stock market?
Change your words.
Change your words. And anyone with half a brain, if you say to someone, what would make you interested in the stock market? What are they going to say? Money. Then it brings you back to the point where you're going to say, okay, if you're interested in making money from shares, how much would you like to make per month?
Then you come back to your line of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. That's the other benefit of having the grid, because you can't get flustered. You can't go off the path.
So,
Okay.
to avoid that conflict, why don't you just ask what would make you interested in the stock market from the beginning?
You could. We could change the grid and say, what would make you interested? We can do that. Not a big deal.
In other words, what we're trying to either way generate interest at all costs, regardless of.
Well, let me ask you, if someone's not interested in what we do, are they going to pay us all that money?
To book the appointment.
Never mind book the appointment. Are they going to sign up at the end of the presentation? Okay, let me continue. So, exactly. So what you're saying, Dean, is you want 20,000 Rand a month from the stock market?
Yes.
Okay. Here comes my next question. My other second critical question that I like to ask on this point here. And that critical question is, when do you want to start making 20K a month?
It's like,
When?
why, how, when? Those three questions. Beautiful.
Well, the first question is, how much do you want to make per month?
Yes, but you started why first.
Yeah, your first question is, why are you interested in the stock market? What is the normal logical answer that most people give you?
Money.
I want money. Then you say, okay, you want money. How much do you want per month? Now they give you a figure. Now you ask them, when do you want to make that money? I mean, what do you think people are going to say? So, let me explain the answers, which is quite, and then I'll show you the close. If a guy says to me he wants 20,000 bucks a month, now I know what he wants. He's all excited about that, am I right? In his own mind now, he started saying, geez, am I going to be able to get that? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Blah, blah, blah. Now I ask him, when does he want to make it? What is everyone going to say? So I'm now generating urgency. If he says to me, I want to make 20 grand a month immediately, can he at the end of the presentation say, I want to think about it, I want to pray, I want to read my star sign? Well, all I have to do is come back to this page and say, but earlier on I asked you, when do you want to make this money? And you said ASAP.
ASAP.
Now you're changing your answer. How does that work?
He's confused.
Yeah. Okay, so to summarize this here now, so Dean, what you're saying to me, really, you're interested in the stock market because you want to make money.
Yeah.
So can you see, I just got the answer here. Everyone there? I got the answer I knew I wanted.
Yeah.
Can I close now?
Yes.
Do you want to see me close on this point? Are you ready for it?
Okay.
Watch this now. So now, Dean, let me ask you something. You want 20,000 Rand a month, you want it ASAP.
Yeah.
as you sit there right now, do you have the knowledge to make it happen?
Boom. So you used the previous. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have the knowledge? So you're basically screwed.
Yeah.
You will only make 20k a month ASAP when you get the
Knowledge.
excellent. All right, we stopped the recording there for a moment just so that we could move all the people around the table a little better.
Yeah, what I was talking about. Eh?
And we didn't want to hear about what Dan was talking about. So, did you all see my clothes there?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that beautiful, simple, and easy? Where it goes wrong is if you're not clever enough to ask the right questions and get the right answers, and you don't understand about closing. Then you're going to not make it happen. Okay, let's go to question number 3. Question number 3 here is, Dean, I don't want to be too personal, but where do you invest now? In other words, what do you do with your money right now?
Put it in a savings account.
Savings account. Okay. Anything else? Okay, which bank are you with?
Netbank.
Nedbank. Let me write it down here. Do you have a check account?
Yeah.
Okay, so you also have a check account. In this savings account, how much money do you have saved up?
29,000.
29,000 bucks. Okay. Do you have a credit card?
No, I don't.
Okay. So just in case you're wondering, I asked all those questions because if he had a credit card, I knew that that's a payment option at the end. Okay. If he said he had a credit card, I would say, okay, is it a Master or a Visa? You will not believe it. Some people say, well, I don't know, but let me pull out my wallet and check. And then there is the credit card. Okay. I asked them how much money they have in their savings account because now I know he's got 29 grand. He can pay cash for the course. I don't have to give him a rental option. I mean, isn't that simple? Okay, let me go through a checklist. I always go through a checklist so that I make sure that I don't miss anything. So, Dean, do you have any money and property?
No.
No money and property? Any policies?
No.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay, your money in your savings account. What kind of percentage return is the bank giving you?
6%.
Okay, 6% per annum. Please, I want to say this to you. The critical part here is to put the per annum after the 6%. I get a OCD attack when I see salespeople put 6% and they don't put the per annum. Because if you're making 6% in a morning or in a day or even in a month, it's great. If it's 6% for the year per annum, it's not that great. Okay. So, why am I asking what kind of percentage the person is getting? I'm asking it because a little bit later in my presentation, whatever percentage he says he's getting here, I am going to use with my 5,000 Rand calculation to show him how his money is performing. Okay. So, I can't really ask a closing question here.
Except for, are you happy? But
Well, that's question number 4. So now I'm going to go to question number 4 and I'm going to say, okay, Dean, this 6... Yes.
You don't need to close on step 3.
No.
You just need to get them to step 4.
Correct.
And if they say they're happy, you're going to show them why they're not.
Correct. Why they should not be happy.
Okay.
Absolutely. So question 3 here, there's no close because maybe one of you can come up. How can I close a person on, oh, I'm getting 6% per annum?
Are you happy with that?
Well, that's my 4th question. Are you happy?
No.
So does that make sense? So now I'm going to jump to question number 4. So Dean, are you happy with 6% per annum?
No.
No. Explain. Did you hear my word there? Explain to me why not.
It's too low.
What makes it too low?
I think I could make more.
You want to make more?
Yeah.
Okay, make more. Okay, so is it safe for me to say I can write the words here, unhappy at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, I got the answer that I wanted. Did you see once again? Here, happy, that was my question. Keywords, I wrote that stuff down. I got to the answer that I want. There is my answer. Now I'm going to close. Everyone ready for my close? So here is my close. So Dean, is this the position that you want to be in?
No.
Do you want to make a change?
Yeah,
When?
as soon as possible. So it's fun to get to as soon as possible. It's not
Yeah,
overselling. You can
of
say things
course.
like, so it's urgent. So this
Yes.
is very important for you.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely. What I want to do is I want to get in a position here where the guy says to me, I want to make a change. I want to make a change. Yes, it is urgent. Everyone there? Once again, what I'm really doing here is I'm creating urgency. If he starts telling me every single time how unhappy he is with what he's doing now, then obviously he wants to make a change. Everyone there? So can you see my close again there? I closed the door.
Can you just close 3 again? Sorry.
Of course, question 4.
Yeah, so...
So Dean, are you saying that you are unhappy?
Yeah.
Is this the position that you want to be in?
Position, yeah. No.
Do you want to make a change?
Yes.
When do you want to make the change?
As soon as possible.
Easy. You don't even have to be that bright. I mean, you just look at the answer and then you say, okay, how am I going to use this answer to throw in a few closing questions?
Can I say something?
Yes, but speak loudly so that we can record you.
You've got 5 questions.
Yes.
Except for the third question, the other questions has all the same sub-questions.
Yeah, of course. She's totally right. Every question has the same sub-question. So if you're on question 1, you know that people will say no, they've not traded. Then you're going to ask them why not, and they'll give you the reasons. And you'll ask them, okay, so how much do you know? You'll get to lack of knowledge. Question 2, why could